This is Joe Biggs with Right Side Broadcasting, and I'm sick and tired of the left constantly attacking our Second Amendment rights. Remember, it says, shall not be infringed. We have a God-given right to keep and bear arms. And this show is going to teach you how to be a responsible gun owner, a patriotic, don't tread on me, badass mofo. And this is going to be fun while doing it. We're going to show you gun safety, weapons familiarization, all the different platforms, how to use those guns, how to go through weapons malfunctions if something happens, how to break down those weapons systems, and how to clean them. We want to get you trained up to get a permit. Right now, quite frankly, I'm for constitutional carry nationwide. Only a few states have that right now. Most likely, you live in a state, if you're watching this, that requires you to have a permit. We're going to show you how to get trained up before you go take that class. Or if you've already taken that class and you're still not really familiar with guns, what you need to know. A lot of people just go out and buy a brand new gun right when they get a permit. They might buy it at the gun store or whatever, and it just goes in a purse. It goes into their glove box in their truck or their car, or sits under their pillow or under their mattress and stays there. And they think that they understand what it means to be a responsible gun owner, and that, quite frankly, isn't the fact. This show is all about making strong, responsible gun owners, smart gun owners that are going to go out and make real great decisions in real life scenarios. We want to show you training, indoors versus outdoors, when you would need the indoors and when you would want the outdoors, the pros and cons, real life training. I've got a good friend, actually quite a few friends, who do this for a living, drawing your gun with a seatbelt on, reacting to someone, in a home invasion or a mass shooting at a school, what you can do, because a lot of campuses now have campus carry, so we want to make you a smart, responsible gun owner. And the best way to do that is training, thinking outside of the box, getting that little wheel spinning in your head, thinking about the different scenarios that could possibly play out, where you want to place yourself in buildings when you sit down as a gun owner, so you can best be effective in saving your life and other people if something does happen. The legal ramifications of drawing a gun for no reason, what not to do, being responsible as it, not drinking and carrying a gun. Different things like that, because like I said, we want to make strong, responsible gun owners. Self-defense, what happens if a gun malfunctions and you need to fight and use your fists, or if it goes to the ground. First aid, these are all important things that you need to know to be out there in this real world. Ammo, the different types of ammo, the different grains, what that means when you go to the store to pick up ammunition for your gun. Depending on what type of weapon you have, certain ammunition might not work, even though it's the same caliber. With a gun like this is a Glock 19 Gen 3. If I use any kind of ammunition that's aluminum cased, it actually jams inside the chamber here and won't eject. And that's something that you need to know, because you don't want to have this as an EDC, which is an everyday carry, and your ammunition's not going to work and your gun's going to jam on you. We want to make you responsible and smart. Gear, the different types of gear you can have, bulletproof vest, things that are low-key that you can wear under a suit. Donald Trump, our president, wears a vest all the time. Him and his sons are huge gun enthusiasts, and they carry things like that as well. For parents out there, if you've been a responsible gun owner, or you've been a gun owner your entire life and are expecting your first child, how can you baby-proof your home so your little one can be safe? We've got friends and family that have gone through that and already have their place baby-proof, and I've got friends who are going through that process, like myself. I've got a daughter on the way in the next few months, and I'm going to have to baby-proof this place so my little daughter doesn't have to have something bad happen to her. So I want to be responsible and make sure that my life, or my daughter, can live a long, successful life. Hunting is one of my favorite things in the world. We want to get you out there in the field. Get out of the food aisle at the grocery store. Get away from that cellophane wrap, prepackaged BS. You don't know where that food came from. You don't know if that animal's been stressed out, living in some horrible conditions that affects the hormones, and what could happen to you when you ingest that meat. Is it being injected with steroids and things like that? These are other things that can affect you, so it's good to get out there. None of my meat that I have right now in my kitchen came from a grocery store, except sometimes maybe like a hot dog or hamburger meat. But if I'm going to eat steaks or things like that, I'm going to make sure I know where that meat comes from. And even a lot of times, a lot of my hamburger right now is organic. It came from a Longhorn ranch not too far away from here that I got from a farmer out there. So it's good to be in touch with nature. It's good to be out there and understand where that food came from. We're going to show you the different types of hunting. We're going to show you what to do after you get your kill. You don't just throw the animal in the back of your truck or the back of your golf cart or your Polaris or whatever you have and run off and expect someone to just magically show up and do something with it. We're going to teach you how to skin that animal, the do's and don'ts, the quickest ways to do it, the safest ways to do it, and how to gut it. And then from there, quarter that meat, throw it into a cooler, get it back to your house, and cook that delicious dinner for you and your family. We're going to show you the things you could run into with Fish and Wildlife, with game wardens, what you need to know that you can do if you do get stopped by these people, and the laws that you need to know to be a responsible hunter as well. So it's going to be fun. We're going to shoot awesome guns. We're going to blow stuff up. We're going to shoot guns out of helicopters. We're going to jump out of planes. We're going to drive fast cars and do fun stuff. And it's going to be responsible. It's going to be safe. And it's going to make you more informed, because remember, the Second Amendment shall not be infringed. This has been Joe Biggs with Right Side Broadcasting.